Hello you guys, and welcome back to the final video in the Nostalgic Summer Memories video series. And in this video I'm going to talk about documenting without photos. And this is basically telling your story, things that you remember, get them down on paper, that way it's something that can be shared down the line, because I know that in my family we are interested in how things were, or how people lived, or what did they do during the summer, or what did they do at Christmas, or how did you celebrate, and how do we get those traditions, and so it's just really fun to share, because times are very different now, even for my kids and the way that we grew up. So it's just fun to get those memories on paper. And I also hope that someday I can do some of the traditions that we did as a family, you know, as a grandparent, or, you know, with my kids. So it's just fun to get those stories down. And so basically we've covered all the senses in this video series. I hope you guys were inspired to use some of the ideas that I kind of came across with, that I thought was a fun idea. And so today I'm actually going to do a video where I'm going to show you the steps that I'm going to take in documenting without photos. So let's move this aside. And I basically have this page open here. Let me make sure you guys can see it. This page is open here, and I had been writing down just jotting a list down of different things that I remember as a kid. And again, just because this video series is over, I don't want my journal to be over. I hope to continue to add different stories as I remember them. And I still have a bunch of pictures that I had in my little folder that I did not use during the video series. So I do want to still plan on documenting those. And just some of the things, like I did document Anna Green Gables, but I'd like to document Alice in Wonderland. Sneaking Sprinkles is one of the stories. Skating is one of the major stories, and I really, I need to do a whole page on that, because I have a really cool roller skate. Let me show you guys the roller skate I drew. I don't have the original handy. I don't know. I think it's over there. I've been trying to draw a lot of different items, and so this is going into the kit tomorrow, but I want to definitely cut this out and add this to, these are little note cards that I've kind of made up to add into the kit, but I want to cut these out and add one too, because skating was a big part of what we did, I would say a few years, so I can't remember exactly. Another thing that I was going to talk about is down the line, you know, interview your parents, interview your siblings, your cousins, anybody that you spent time with, and ask them, what do you remember about our childhood? And I talked to my older sister, I guess it was maybe last week, and well, when I was doing this project, so this past week, and I said, well, what do you remember? And she said, well, I babysat a lot. And so that was one of the things that you know, it was down the street, so we were able, I think she said she brought them up to the house and things like that. But she said, remember we used to do the Easter egg hunts? Well, I had totally forgot about that. So that's something else that I have in here that I want to, that was part of our playtime. We would hide our Easter eggs. So it's just a little cute little short story that talks about how you kill time. One of our favorite thing was going to Taylor to look at fireworks, and that is a story that I want to tell here. And then grilled cheese. I remember going to see my Aunt Patsy, and my mom would take us over there early one morning and get to spend time with my cousins and spend time with her, and it was a lot of fun. We we always made grilled cheese, and she did it with the Velveeta cheese, and oh my gosh, we just thought that was so yummy. And so that was always a special memory for us, and I'm sure my Aunt Patsy's watching. Hi, Aunt Patsy. And so let's see here. The bike game. We used to play this game called Bike, where we would run over each other's shadow. You know, oh, you can't get me, you know, and I hit this brick mailbox, and it, flipped over my bike and flipped over the mailbox. So that's always a humorous story to tell. I still tell it periodically when, you know, people bring up bikes, because it is kind of a funny story. It was painful, but I think it really just knocked me surprisingly, you know, I didn't cry or anything like that, but that was a fun game. And going to festivals, we went to Round Rock Frontier Day, so that's something else you could document. We spent a lot of time with my cousins doing that. And then, oh, the first time I was at the beach, I got stung by a jellyfish, and I was putting stingray. I said, no, it wasn't a stingray. But I thought it was the most scariest thing ever, and I cried. And I remember saying it was a monster, you know. And so I think it had seaweed on it, and so yeah, total drama. But it was just kind of funny to tell that story. So anyway, I want to just kind of show you real quick how I don't have any pictures of these, but I do have. I do want to tell the story. So I found these index cards. This was one that I was kind of playing with washi. But index cards, I don't know if you noticed yesterday's video, I used them to tell the story. I like them because they're small, they're lined, and you can decorate them up and they fit perfectly underneath pictures or in books. So I'm going to use index cards today and just basically kind of section off these 4 little areas. And I had tossed up the idea of actually doing a page about doodling, like what's kind of fun. I did it a while back when we went on a trip. This is a long time ago. And I had gone to Galveston, and so I doodled the day. And that was really fun because you get to just sketch out. But I know sometimes anybody that's not real confident, or not, I don't even want to say confident, but does not want to draw, doesn't feel like they can draw, doesn't want to draw, you know, whether it's sick people or not, then I just want to say we can use stickers. So I think that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use some stickers, and I'm going to use some ephemera and washi. And if I can find, I don't think I have any washi up here with me today. I think I have some florals and stuff, but I have die cuts coming out my ears and lots of stickers. So we're going to decorate this up and tell the stories without necessarily having any pictures to back up the documentation. So actually what I'm going to start out first is I'm just going to get these stuck down to the paper, to the pages. So I'm just going to use my my tape runner here and add it right up here. And again, if you don't have any not post-it notes, but if you don't have any index cards, you can just cut out paper from cardstock. Anything works. You can use die cuts, anything that you can write on. I personally like the index cards because it does give you the lines, especially if you want to write quite a bit. Then that is really nice because I feel like you're able to fit a little bit more because your handwriting size is a little bit, I guess, tamed that way. So you can't write really big. You have just that space. Okay. So I know I mentioned using different markers in here, and I think that's what I will do just so I can get what I'm going to be writing about on here. So let me get my markers. Oh, here's some up here. I actually took some with me I wanted to have them handy. I just had this really nice black one. Let's see. I actually was just using it, but I must have walked away with it. Okay, let's see here. We will use, I want to still use black. We can use this pen. So let's pick a couple of stories. So I think what I'm going to do is do the fireworks, the grilled cheese, the beach, first time at the beach, and you know, and the bike, because I found my little bike stamp, so I thought that would be fun to use. So since I talked about the stamp, let's go ahead and use it. So actually what I'm going to do is, since I am going to be stamping, I'm going to take these pages out just because I know that, and we'll just move this book aside since we're going to be working, but I know that when I'm stamping, if you have a lot of like fluff underneath, the stamps won't come out very, very clear. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So let's go ahead and get a stamp. This is just a black, simple black stamp. I love this design. It's by Hero Arts, and I actually think I picked it up at Hobby Lobby. But I don't use it as often, but I do have to. I have a story about one of my first bikes my dad got me. He would pick up, I just heard my daughter laughing there. He would pick up, oops, it didn't kind of go through, but we can fix that. He would pick them up if he saw them, you know, and fix them up for us. And oh, it was a clangety thing, and it had, I'll never forget, it had a banana seat, but it had a basket, and I loved it. Okay, I'm just going to fill that in. Looks like it has a flat tire, doesn't it? Let's round that out a little bit more. Okay. Okay. And then we can actually add color to the flowers here in just a minute. So I think what I'm going to do is start off with the title. And we can put Summer Bike Game. And I think actually I'm going to put, I'm going to make that just a little bigger. Let's see if y'all can see it. I'm going to shut this door real quick. I know Pokey is out there just in the doorway because he doesn't want to get too far. So I'm just going to actually write out Summer Bike Game. You could use stamps if you're not crazy about the handwriting, which is fine. So we're going to do that. We're going to look at our stickers, and we're going to add just some fun little, I got this August one out. I think I have a June and July in here as well. This is, oh, I can think of it on the tip of my head, and I know you guys probably too. It's, give me just a little bit and I'll think about it. Summer Days. So, Carpe Diem, that's coming to mind. So I think that's probably, can't remember. I guess maybe that is it. Carpe Diem is the brand. I got it from when we were at Hobby Lobby, so I think they do carry it. So I'm just going to kind of decorate up the pages. I know you guys know how to do all the fun decorating, adding the stickers, the stamps, the all the things. So I'm just adding some color here and there to the page. I love to use markers, especially sparkly ones. This one acts like it's not want to work, but oops. Let's see if I can get it moving here. Maybe just hadn't been used in a while. Nope. Okay. Here we go. And these Crayola markers, I use them a lot. Now I know that they're not, they're inexpensive, but they're great for little projects like this, especially if you're just wanting to add some color. You can also even, I use paint a lot to add color to here, which I'm tempted to do it because I love it. So let's just show you what I would do. And I just like to use paint in general, but you can add little dots, kind of go like this, just add a little bit of color. It just kind of gives it a different look than just the marker. Kind of put some dots over here. Sometimes though, you have to, last night I was working on a project, and yeah, once I got done, I was like, okay, I went a little overboard. It just didn't look good at all. So that's just kind of, because I want this to be about the bike, and then the following story will be, which we'll decide that now. So I'm going to kind of just let that sit for a minute, let the paint dry, and then we'll move on to the next story. So let's see what we got here. We could do fireworks, which, or the beach. So let's do the grilled cheese. So, I know. Let's talk about the grilled cheese. So, and this was actually not really just about the grilled cheese. It was about having the opportunity to be able to go and visit. You know, sorry, got distracted, but we, you know, I've been wanting to add the stars throughout the pages, so that I saw them sitting over there, and I'm just going to add it real quick. But being able to go visit my aunt, and again, my cousins, we got to do a lot of things with cousins throughout the childhood. So let's see what we got over here in die cuts. I thought about this maybe one that I have to this is the new Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Let's see here. But anyway, just being able to go and do something outside of the house, it was so much fun. Actually, you know what? There's little houses in here. Oh, here's a summer one. Let's see what's in the summer kit. Ooh, there's a beach one in here. Summer vibes. This is like, I think I used this earlier in one of the, I do want to use that house. Let's see, let me get the house, because we are talking about going to a house. So let's, hopefully I haven't used it up. I don't know about you guys, but I love documenting with, sorry with this crinkling noise, I know it gets loud on the camera. I love documenting using homes and houses, and this looks like a haunted house. I might have used up the one. You know, this is a really cute little die cut. Or this one. Because it was fun. So we could do that. We could use this. Because I do love that die cut. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to be exactly like, because, you know, in my head I'm going, oh, I need a picture of grilled cheese. No, you don't have to have a picture of grilled cheese. It's something that you love, that you want to add to it. That's what matters. I think I'm going to put that summer vibes on the next page. I love these. You don't see these very often in kits, which is like little clouds, and you know, you can put them up at the top there. I don't want to make it too busy where I don't have enough room to write my story, but so I guess that will work. You could even do love this, because that is actually a pretty big die cut that's taken up quite a bit of room. I think I could still fit my story. I don't know, does it go with the theme? For some reason I'm not actually just totally positively decided that that's which one I want to use. Let's see what else we got over here. No, there's my beach. We gotta keep that one out. Okay. Just gonna see what else I had. Okay. Well, let's go with that. I'll put those away here in a little bit. Let's go with this little cute jar. I do like her. She's adorable. I do want to add more yellow to her, but we will, let's get her glued down. I want to add a little bit more. I bought this glue gun for myself for Mother's Day. I saw them always like, let me just go pick up something, because I know what I need, and I've been wanting one of those large glue guns, so glue tape runners, but it's kind of an off-brand, I think, so I don't know. At first, so far, I really like it. Okay, I'm going to get out a yellow. It's another Crayola, and again, you could do it with paint, but I'm just going to kind of go around her, just so she stands out a little bit more, because she's kind of got a pale color to her. And truth is, yellow's my aunt's favorite color, so that kind of goes hand in hand there. Okay, and I'm just gonna, again, just to distinguish it, that it's its own story, I just add a little bit more color in it. Visits to Aunt Patsy's house. Maybe too much summer vibes going on in there. We could add that at the bottom. I like to just add layers of stuff just to give it some fun feels. Really like this little kit. Oh, the glasses are cute. Okay, so that is ready. Again, you could layer it up as much as you want to. I see a heart here, which would be fun. So it's really, you can use all your pretty things. I like to, if they aren't vibrant enough, add marker sparkles. Like her little, needs some sparkle. A little flower in there. I just like having, this is one of my favorite thing to use are these, I've talked about them before in videos, but they're really inexpensive. They're on Amazon. They're called glitter markers, and you get, I don't know, quite a bit into a package, but they're just fun. In fact, my bicycle needs a little sparkle, don't you think? I agree. Oh, didn't I just try to use this thing? Let me use this other one. I gotta chunk that. Oh man, this one's not ready. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. Yeah, so to start them, you just kind of, you know, they're just like paint markers. I don't know if y'all remember those. And you just work it till it comes out. And then that tip fills up. And glue still, that paint is still a little wet, so I don't want to get my hand in it. I've been painting like crazy today. In fact, I had paint all over me earlier. Brazos does too, because we're painting, we're doing a project, a dollhouse project, so, which is really fun. Okay. You can go crazy all day, adding all the fun things till you are satisfied. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. Now you may be asking, well, when are you going to write your story? I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to decorate it, and then I'm going to come back and show y'all, once I add my story, how to add, what it looks like at the end. So let's talk about the beach, shall we? We'll put the beach there. I don't think any of these have kind of like that little flag. That was one of the projects I wanted to do too, is like a showing of the flag. You know, you can make your own little flag to put in here. But now I just got, right before summer, oh my goodness, I forgot I had all this out here, because doesn't that just say beach right there? But I wanted to see about using some of these that I got in the sticky club. This is a little sticker club. It's like $10 a month. That's including the shipping. And they just have really adorable, cute, oh my heavens. Perfect. Okay, so that is what bit me. jellyfish, but it wasn't that cute. This one has a cute little hat on it and an ice cream cone. The one I had, remember, it looked like a monster. So we're going to use it. I'm so happy I dug in here and found that. Let's look at these shells too. They look pretty cute. So they may be really perfect for this. These are really cute. Really like that. Beach. Oh, that's cute. Okay. See, I'm glad it all worked out. I don't know if these are sticky backs. They feel like they are. Some of this stuff, I think they are. It's very impossible to pull apart. This one wasn't too bad. Anyway, going back to this club that I'm part of, it's called the Sticky Club, and it's they have like 3 different ones you can pick from. There's retro, there's cute, and I think there's one other one. Of course, I get the cute one. And it's something Brazos looks forward to too. And you do get quite a bit of stickers. And they come in those cute little sleeves. So you can just add them to a sticker book. And then reference them. Come here, you little jellyfish. That is too perfect. Perfect. Alright. Do these bubbles come off of here? I don't think so. Too bad. Because that would be cute. We can draw bubbles, right? That'll be something we will draw. Okay. I'll put that back where I got that after we finish up here. So, day at the beach. We're going to do our little bubbles. Let's see if I can find a light. Oh, here's kind of a mint color that goes with this. Kind of the theme. It's more of a pastel-y. I need to put my title on here too. I like adding bubbles to things. I like saying bubbles. We were laughing the other day. Who was it that said you can't say bubbles bad? Like, be mad and say bubbles. Okay, so first trip to the beach. And really and truly, I don't think it's like my first trip, because I think we went as kids, but this is one that I vividly remember. So I don't know if I should put first summer. See, this is kind of getting into the weeds. It's not that big of a deal, but what if I put a trip to Corpus Christi? Because that's where we went. We went to visit a friend of my mom's. A trip to Corpus Christi, Texas. Okay. Alrighty, so we'll do that, and then got plenty of room to tell the story. And then what was the other one? Oops. Oh, the fireworks. Yes, 4th of July. So, and I think with this one, I was going to color in the fireworks, but I actually have some stickers that we can use. I saw those in here that would be perfect. Right here. I think the dog's barking. Someone must be home. So, which would be perfect. I'm going to decorate this up and then I'll come back and show y'all my words. Okay. So, 4th of July. We can put that over here. And then fireworks. Oh, we used to love going on doing this. I'll tell you real quick the story. We would drive over to Taylor, and back then, you know, kids could sit in the back of the truck. And I don't know exactly how far Taylor was from us. It was probably maybe, oh, I don't know, 45 minutes maybe? I can't remember, but we would take the truck. And we felt so lucky because we would lay in the back and we would go down this old road that had all these trees over the road, and we would lay back there and look up, and it was just the coolest drive. Now I know that kids can't be in back of trucks anymore, but it was fun for us. I'm just adding blue. I know I have some really pretty sparkly firework stickers somewhere, but I have no idea where they are, so we're just going to add some of my good old stickers that we have. Red and blue, right? And add them. And I really do feel like this project was about telling the stories, and the decorating is just the fun part of it, is using all your goodies and your stash and making it fun and festive and fun to look at. But again, I do like, what I really like about this, this particular project was that it was getting the stories down that I know, and that when I tell my daughter and my son, I haven't gotten a chance to, but I used to tell him all the time. You know, he's college age now, so, but to me, you know, he loves to hear the stories too. And so, so we're going to put, watching fireworks in Taylor, Texas. So, all right. So let me find my other page. I feel like this fireworks, it needs more sparkle. Don't you agree? It's fireworks. So let's see what we can find to add more glitter. Here we go. Wish I had like a little fireworks stamp, and then we could add what do you call it? Do an embossing. Oh, this one hadn't been used either. I just saw something that I thought would be fun to add. Oh, here we go. We can add some, get this going. Uh-oh, okay. Did y'all hear my dog? He's tough. Okay, let me see what's going on with him. Alright, you guys, sorry about that. My dog, he heard something, so he came to the door to tell me, come look, you gotta see this. What is it? It was a cart driving down the road, but I had to go over there and reassure him that it's going to be okay. He's a little Dachshund, so he is a loud little thing. They were saying something about Dachshunds having a bark of a Doberman. Very true. But anyway, so I went ahead and did the journaling on my pages. I did find that when we left off, I was looking to make some things a little sparkly, and I had forgotten I have my little sparkler girl, Let's Sparkle. She's the Young at Heart sticker that I have in my shop. So I said, oh, well, that's perfect. And then I added some gold, real thin washi to the bottom, and then I found my gold, which if you get any color, this is so awesome. I use it at Christmas. I use it all throughout the year. This really, look how beautiful and sparkly that looks. So anyway, so I kind of told my stories. I kind of went over the stories with you guys already, and then I just got them down on paper, and then I do need to add some color to my flowers there, but just to point out something kind of fun and whimsical is, I was talking about the jellyfish, and I just put a little bubble over there that says, do I look like a monster? Because I was talking about the jellyfish looking like a monster. So anyway, it's always fun to kind of add little things like that, because that makes me laugh. And so I think when you're looking through your things again, you'll probably laugh again. I'll probably laugh again at it because I think it's so cute. Anyway, alright you guys, I hope you're inspired to document those stories. You don't have to have photos, just get it on paper, add a few little tidbits, and you've got your story, and it's cute to look at. So I really enjoyed this series. I hope you guys take away some tips and inspiration, and I think my next video series is going to be coming up. I'm going to be doing some in-between things too. If you notice the little chalkboard that I was been using this for my summer, I actually was gifted to me from a company called Crayola, right here, and they sent me markers. So I'm going to be doing a separate video on this because I wanted to use it first and just see what I thought about the product, but they had contacted me and asked if I would be interested in trying out product and then talking about it. So I love it, actually. This was fun to use, and so I'll be doing a video on that. And then I have a couple other little crafty projects that I wanted to do a demonstration on. Oh, and there's another class I'll be doing in the month of July. It's a weekend. It's through Crafty Destinations, and she's going to be doing how to decorate your bulletin board. Her and Kelly Bangs Creative are putting it together. Their sign-ups are still going on. Anyway, it's going to be fun. It's going to be ways that you can get creative and add to your bulletin board. And then what else? Oh, the next series I'm going to be doing is decorating a train case. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've been seeing, or Facebook, you've been seeing me put together a cute train case. I'm wrapping that up. I haven't quite finished it yet, but I'm going to show you guys how to get it ready and where the paint will last. And that way, next time you're out and about and you can find a fairly inexpensive one, or then you can decorate it up as well. So, alright you guys, y'all have a great summer and stay safe and enjoy and get those stories down.